This is Ted Seifried of Zaner Ag Hedge from the CME floor with your Thursday AM commentary, grain commentary. We started out with a little bit of strength across the board on the grains, kind of follow through from the strength that we saw in corn yesterday and a little bit of recovery from the pressure that we saw in beans yesterday. You think that outside markets have a lot to do with the early strength in grains, with the Dow and S&P recovering from the sharp slide that they had midday yesterday. They were able to come back towards the end of the day, and grains kind of came along with that. So, with a little bit of strength in equities here today, grains have been able to lean a little bit more positive. But you wonder, in particular for corn, as we get into some very key resistance here, if we have the sustainability to continue to go higher at this very moment. This is sort of a likely area to see a little bit of a pullback, see a little bit of a technical defense as far as the downtrend channel is concerned, and technical selling here at this point. But longer term, you wonder if maybe we've turned the corner. And going back to that report that we saw early January, the situation didn't get significantly worse. So you wonder if most of that has been most of the bad news has been factored into the market, and you wonder if longer term we are poised to go a bit higher here, especially when you start thinking about the conversation of acreage intentions and what's going to get planted here this year. That winter wheat seedings number that we saw and that surprise decline there may have some of us a little bit worried that we might not get the acres that we were expecting, especially in corn. So you might have to see corn put a little bit of price on the board or add a little bit to the price in order to entice producers to plant. And that might be the next big thing that we're looking at here going forward. So for the day, sort of a quiet, slightly higher open. We're kind of trying to hold on to a little bit of gains at the moment, but we'll see. Again, this might be a technical area where corn has a hard time continuing to extend to the upside, but longer term, I'm still fairly friendly. So once again, this has been Ted Seifried from Zaner Ag Hedge on the CME floor with your morning grain commentary.